Everybody. Welcome. We're real excited.
Hey, guys.
Our own Rob is going to give a tour of the store. And before we do that, I'm going to go through and just say hello to everybody. Impatient Pam, there's Tammy, Dee Dee, Mike, throwing the links. By the way, Mike, yeah, Maria was here. She's at her 95th birthday party. Pride Moore, and I would like to be at one of the two. Um, Lots of talking. Pam, I wish Pam you'd talk that much on the streams on Wednesday. Dowdy. She got me good at night, so I'm after her.
You owe her.
I'm gonna get her. Yeah. Boy, I haven't seen her that much in a year. DJ Palmer, Aquatics, J Ronk, jumped on me, guys. Adele, Aqualon. I think that's it. Patty, Ian. Hope that's everybody. If I missed anybody, it wasn't intentional. There's Robert coming in. You want to come up, Robert? Plenty of room. We can have like 7 more people. Up to 10, whatever the difference is. 5 more.
Wow.
Welcome to come up, Robert. Yeah, I want to test out that thing. All right. Well, Rob is our guest tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and put him up solo on the stream. And guys, you know it's informal, so just throw questions up. And panel, I know that you will too, and keep us going here. All right. Rob walked into a situation, so I'll let him tell you about it.
Yeah. So my Bluetooth just went out on me. But this is my nightmare. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I know Tammy is cringing right now. In the 2 hours since I have been gone, since we closed the shop, I have had a flood. So fortunately, it all stays on one side of the shop. The back side is probably hard for you guys to see, but
Wow.
yeah, a little cleanup for me to do afterwards. Yeah, you can see the reflection there.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That gives you an idea. But my reverse osmosis barrel right there, I had left a hose that fell. My own fault. So it's not going to stop the show. The other side is dry. We'll come over here in a little bit. Let me get the camera turned around here.
Well, besides the floor, everything looks organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the employees did a pretty good job on getting things well organized today.
Yeah, that's good.
Between the last few days, it was Jolie alone today. But yeah, so that kind of goes to show you one of the nightmares of owning a fish store. That's the telltale sign when I walk up and I see that spot in the floor or spot on the sidewalk.
Water coming out from under the door.
Yeah, that's where it flows out before it comes over to the main side over here where I'm at. So everything over here stays dry, fortunately. But over there, and because of the level of the floor, it's very interesting. In some places, there's no water. In others, it'll be 3/4 inch deep. Nightmare for building fish racks.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we get on with the show? And
we're ready.
Before we had the technical errors.
ready if you are. I'll watch for questions. The panel will, rather. We all
Okay,
will.
I'm going to turn the camera around one more time.
It's a great guest you had, Susie.
Thank you.
Okay, so the last time we got to see Alexa do her work. Alexa, cut on lights. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, cut on lights.
That's
There
my
she
favorite part right
goes.
there. Wow.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh.
Okay, so I need my flashlight over here for this because we're going to start with what Ed was explaining and what I started on last time was the algae turf scrubber.
Love them.
Now, these have existed since the 70s. Someone even patented it in early 2000. Patents long gone. But the reason for the flashlight is to show you the true color. That is just your normal moss like you see outdoors. A few different types of it. It has just overgrown in here. The whole purpose was to do a algae turf scrubber, which is on these screens. Let the algae
Ah.
grow there, give it everything it wants. Solid light, great food, and then it doesn't grow in my tanks because all three of these plant tanks are connected. Um, there's the feed going into the main one through the jungle of plants here. This monster Janet Craig.
Wow. Yeah.
Uh,
Rob, some cat who shall go has got the cutting you gave me. Varmint.
I didn't hear that one more time.
I said one of my cats got the cutting you gave me of that.
Oh.
I stuck it in the back of a tank in here. Of
Oh.
course, they got it. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, but I'll see if I can't get you another one. In fact,
Awesome.
this one right here is, yeah, it's throwing some roots out. It's ready. Um, but this thing's just gone wild. So there's the overflow that goes from the 45 gallon into the 55 gallon. I know that sounds weird, but there is a height difference, and it's all gravity flow through overflows. This one here, this one's actually dry right now. That's the reason for the redundancy. Flows through that overflow into a 33 long, which goes through another overflow, and then down to the ATS or algae turf scrubber.
Wow. Cool.
So we get a little bit of algae. You can see some hair algae here. It just loves Java moss. There's a little patch of Java moss there that it's attached to. But otherwise, and every once in a while on the screen, we typically don't clean, but maybe once a month. Don't have to. The ATS takes care of that for us. We'll start with the main plant tank, which is the 45 gallon tank. I custom made these 2-inch sponges, drilled them for cups for the plants. And we got some, that's jungle val in there, some crypts that the customer brought us. Some more crypts here. Crypticorn and the Sims. Swords. Other crypts, Winty Greens. Yeah, and you
Hey,
can,
Rob.
yes.
Rob, you got a question? Boy, says I've seen a couple of sumps with that color lights on them. What is the purpose of those lights over the sump?
It grows algae tremendously well. And in a saltwater system, you're growing saltwater algae, essentially called macroalgae.
Welcome,
And
Robert.
with those macroalgae, you can consume up nitrates rather quickly and control the tank a little better. We'll move on here to more swords. Just we tend to move plants around. We're heavily picked over right now, waiting for another order this coming week. But we do spread them out rather well. We've got one remaining vampire shrimp back there. You may be able to see them right up against the screen.
They're my favorite. I love those things.
Yeah, those and bamboos. There we go.
Oh, I see him now.
He doesn't have his filters out right now. And then here in the 33, we have more plants, some Vesuvius swords, various crypts. And then back there in the back is where I tend to grow some just small little baby plants that I find, just let them kind of cultivate. We also do our plants here in the main systems as well. Some of the bunch plants, or as some people call them, the buy and dies. You don't sell them quick, they don't last for you. And as you can see with these, some of them are a little barren, but they will get going once you put them in the tank or put them in the soil.
It's just because they're immersed grown.
Yes. So let me see if I can find some transitions. Yeah, right here, you can see where the growth is turning more of a fine feathery at the top.
Yep.
That
Beautiful.
is the submerged growth of the Rotala walichi. It is a beautiful pink plant. There's one here that's getting a little bit better. And the way to do the Rotalas is when you get the new growth like that, cut it off an inch below and plant it like that. Bundle it a little bit, even if it's just a little bit of cotton or something, and then bury it. The root wise, that is, or the stem. And the growth you'll get will be tremendous. It's a much different plant.
And the blank stem that's left behind, will that grow sprouts also?
It will. Yeah.
Yes, it will, just not as well. I tend to just toss it out and go on to the new growth, and then as you trim them, yes. But I've never really seen one on the bottom side that lost its immersed growth on the Rotalas that it ever really resprouted once I cut it. Because what I would tend to do is, like you can see right here below here, it's barren. And once the Rotala loses its leaves, it's barren for probably 3/4 of the tank. And quite ugly in the tank, honestly. But yeah, I guess some of it may grow, but I haven't had that much luck. I hadn't really gone to much try on it.
Yeah, you just have to cut them down and propagate them. You can cut them to inch-long segments and bury them completely under the gravel, and then they'll grow the new growth out of those stems up and out of the gravel.
I'll have to try it.
You know, with those tanks that you have, you know, that you're showing,
Okay,
which is basically all
this
one
one,
tank.
I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to step off just a second and just get this Bluetooth hooked.
Yeah, glitches have trouble with them too, but maybe that'll help, like Ethan says. Works for Ethan, for us. Huh?
It should.
Robert, I'm not sure if he heard you. I bought 2 of those banks of tanks from him, and Ed got 2 also. And some of them are connected and some are not.
Yeah, I just love, you know, how that setup is because for one, those tanks will weigh pretty much half of what a glass tank will, and then you got like 4 or 5 different like tanks in just that one little setup, which I love that, you know, which it makes it easier for like a rack system.
Right. Rob, I don't know if you heard him. Robert was asking, Tennessee Aqua was asking if those tanks are all connected.
There are 8 on a system. It's my phone is acting like it's gonna do exactly what it did last time, and I deleted a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna flip the camera around one more time, and let's hope it doesn't do that. But for some reason, the StreamYard website reset on me again.
Yeah, that does that to me a lot.
It does it to me at least once a stream, but I come right back.
Yeah, there's times I'll be up on panel, and then I'll have to like put a finger or like a hand, you know, like on my phone. I got to touch it to sort of, I guess, give it better signal. I don't know, but it works when I do it. I just got to stand there with my hand, you know, like this.
That didn't work. Where'd he go?
He's not backstage yet. Is it you think it's the vaccine you got, Robert, making you magnetic? Not political.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, you know, but I've had streams, you know, where I can cut my camera off and it works good. Then I'll have to hold it up in the air, you know. It's kind of like bringing back the old school where you got the antenna, you got to move it with somebody in the house saying it's good.
It's good.
Welcome back.
Okay, guys, I'm getting a premonition here that we're going to have a repeat of this, and I don't know why. The StreamYard website keeps resetting on me. It did this last time, and it's probably going to go out here in a second.
Are you streaming on Wi-Fi or your data?
Wi-Fi.
Is it trying to switch back and forth to your data? Like if you turned your data off, would that help? I'm thinking of why the... Oh, okay. I'm thinking why it would be resetting the website.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Let me try going to... It's going to bump one more time. We'll try it on just cells at and see what it does. He may be onto something. Give me a second here.
You know, I don't know if like any of you guys have had the same issue or not, but like I've noticed, you know, that if you get on a cellular phone and you get like around like a lot of like your with your lights and stuff that's made out of like the the power packs and the LEDs, that sort of causes
the Bluetooth or
causes
whatnot.
your it'll mess with you.
What's up, Ed?
Hi
It's a
guys, how are
chili
you?
nugget.
Doing very well.
I just got into Georgia. I'm here with Mike the Fish Tank Barn. You can't really see him.
Hey,
But
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
hey,
From Out of the Darkness.
it's very easy to hear him than see him.
Yeah.
You know what?
Did you all have a blast?
Back up.
You guys, I left my earphones in the back of the van, so I can't really hear anything like this. So I may just have to go to the normal. Is that okay?
Sure.
But it was great seeing y'all.
What do you got to do? Too, Ed. Be safe.
Ethan, I met somebody down there at the ALA that knew you too.
That knew me?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Awesome.
For real?
Yep.
Who knew me?
I think her name was Olivia. She said you got her into fish.
Oh,
I love that story.
That
Her
is
and
the
her husband.
coolest thing.
Yep.
That's amazing. Wow.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll listen to you on the other side.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Ed. Thanks.
Stay careful, guys.
I love hearing that. That's amazing.
Is
Guys,
Rob back up and going?
He's there.
Oh, good.
I was just about to say, well, it's a good thing Ed came down there and practiced classroom with you, Rob, and then he popped up. So more or less, just be careful when you're being slick or you think you're being slick.
Rob dropped off again.
He sure did.
See, whenever I do StreamYard on my phone, it just can be a pain in the butt.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's all
Oh,
I've done it
gosh.
on so far.
Yeah, I mean, like if you do it on a phone, I mean,
Here he is.
you really need to have a pretty reliable like source, like a company that's got like really good towers and stuff, because
Yeah.
it can be a pain.
That's awesome camera too, I think. There we go.
Okay, guys, it keeps doing the same thing.
Oh.
You have a camera, Rob, you can stream from?
No, I didn't even think to bring it because I really thought this would do okay. But even the camera I've got would, my laptop battery has a memory of about 10 seconds. You remove it from a power source and it's done.
Rob, it always seems to
I
do
wouldn't
fine
be
on my phone if you want me to
around.
bring it over next week.
Yeah, we may be able to do that, or whenever Bob's got a time available. But I can tell you it's about
just
to
let
go
me know.
out again because your all's audio is breaking up on me.
You there?
With that tank that he's showing, I remember the first time I seen it. It's pretty awesome. I think that's the one that he has that lobster or that crayfish in.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, on the counter there. It is. That thing's huge.
33s are my new best. Oh yeah, yeah. With those kind of tanks, I just fell in love with them. I'm planning on getting 2 more.
Clara's in the house. Hey, Clara. I'm so sorry the stream ended abruptly. My computer overheated, but it was so good to have you in the house.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. That looks great.
Oh, wow. That's the one that you designed. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Big?
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at it like, I love that.
Yeah,
oh, look at that.
This is the forest fire tank.
That's amazing.
Wow,
that's so cool.
Great.
All the wood has been burned. We've got a lot of mulm right now that's popping up because it's new to a tank.
Yeah.
The waterfalls, they're all silicone, aquarium safe with different color rocks with them to make it look like white water.
Oh, wow.
One spot of green in there, one little tree on a little island in the water.
Love that.
The soil in here is all ADA soil. It goes around, and I'll come around back here. Even though it looks like it's real deep, it's only about an inch wide because of that rock. It goes all the way down. So it's a great spot for plants to root in.
It scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck was that? Vocals.
That tank was
Yeah,
so
but that tank
cool. I
is
like
beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I wonder what plants he's
Yes.
gonna plant. It's gonna be a lot of red plants. That would be cool if he did a bunch of like scarlet
Yeah.
temples and
Yeah. Was there anything in it alive? Here he is back.
I guess we'll see.
I didn't see no fish in there yet.
I didn't see any either, but we'll see.
You know, Ethan, I'm pretty excited to see that. What's that new racking system that you got
Yeah,
going on? You know,
I'm
with
so
the minnow
excited,
fish?
man. I'm putting the tanks on it tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Rob, what
I bet
plants
it's
are
gonna
you
look
gonna
great.
plant in there?
It's a 20-gallon tank.
Very, very cool.
What kind of plants are you going to put in there, Ethan said?
What kind of plants? I don't know just yet. I'll show you one spot over here that I did put in. Just siliconed in a little bit of acrylic right here with all ADA soil right there for more
Beautiful.
plants.
Okay. Oh.
No! Oh, no! I do think that it would be really cool if he did like some really, really red plants. I think
Like it was representing the fire.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because then it has that one little patch of green on his little green island. If you got something, I think that'd be amazing.
Tammy said no plants because it's supposed to be a dead area.
Oh, I still think it would be cool to represent fire. But that's okay.
Bob, so like if he comes back, there's
back.
something else you know that he can try doing that might help his connection. Is like you go back and then you take out the tabs that you're not using. You know, like if you got like the Google pulled up or YouTube pulled up, you just go ahead and take all that off, and that
All
might
I
help.
have, yeah, I never do because it's more buttons for me to screw up with. So I've got
His video looks pretty good now.
Have you got any? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Have you got any other tabs? Robert was saying close the other tabs.
Yeah, I've got everything closed. I did that before we even started.
Gotcha.
Did you see what Geek Boy said? ADA soil with no plants? That's just wrong.
Plants will be put in. I am going to highlight it on YouTube as it is, and then once I get enough shrimp in there, red, yellow, and orange to represent the embers.
Beautiful!
And,
that would look nice.
Cool.
Maybe some ember tetras. And then later on, I'll highlight it on YouTube again with the rebirth of the forest.
That's amazing.
Planted and more moss up on the trees and with plants rooted in and growing in.
Oh, that'll be so cool.
So that's the whole purpose of the ADA soil. It's, oh yeah, I was planting. It's putting off lots of ammonia right now with those tabs it comes with. You've got to, I need something to absorb it real soon.
Sarah wants to know,
this is going to keep causing problems once again. And it's about to go down again because the audio is kind of broken up on me.
Like I said, if you need help, I can come next week and bring my phone because it seemed to work pretty okay.
Yeah, let's check with Bob and check schedules. See if
And
Right.
see.
Right
Oh,
now,
I can't.
I have 3 people that are saying they want to come, and they are coming, but they haven't scheduled. So
Okay.
it's wide open
I
right
can't
now for next
come
week.
next week. It'll have to be someone else because I'm gonna go to Aquashella. But after that, if it's another week, it'll be fine.
Yeah, and I think the 15th. Beyond that, for about a 30-day period, I will be unavailable due to Tammy's surgery. It's going to take everything I've got between the store and taking care of her, at least initially. We'll see how well it goes.
Clara's asked if anybody has success keeping fish alive with turtles. Susie, you bet that's
I
an
have.
As long
I
as the
have.
turtles aren't hungry.
For my juvenile turtles, I do the White Cloud Mountain minnows because they're way too fast for the juveniles to get them. But
Yeah.
as they get bigger, they tend to not care about the White Cloud Mountain minnows because they're too small. So
Yep.
I love the minnows because they're super fast, super beautiful. They breed tremendously, and that's what I use. Or the mosquito fish, where they
That's
call
what the mosquito
Gamboa.
fish is what I did with my musk turtles. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the mosquito fish with.
RP's got like the same turtles that Claire has. He's got 6 yellow belly turtles. She's got like I think 5. She said.
Wow.
Skipper said November 7th. Rob.
November 7th?
With you and Ethan's schedule, it sounds like November 7th would work for you.
Yeah, I am fine with that.
There you go.
We
figure it out
either way.
That's the middle of next week and then the week after when you're going to be busy. So that's right after. That's the weekend after Aquashella.
Audio breaking real bad on me. I tried this last time. I don't remember it helping, but we went outside and.
Who else is going to Aquashella?
Just me right now.
I am.
Who is?
Robert.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That'll be awesome. I'm literally flying out. My plane lands at midnight on the... So I won't be at the first day because I got to work in the shop. But the second day is when I'll go. And I get there at midnight. And then I'm leaving an hour early so that I can catch a plane back and put corals in the tank from the show that night.
Wow.
Yeah. It'll be crazy. I can't wait.
Yeah, like I think. Well, no, I don't. Apparently, we are leaving out Wednesday. Just go ahead and get like an extra day in, so that way we ain't got to rush. And but yeah,
It's a good idea, especially when you're driving, right?
I'm
Robert?
flying. Oh, are they driving?
He's supposed to be going with Ed and Jason, I do believe.
Oh, very nice.
yeah, Ed and James. Sorry, guys, I couldn't hear you if you was talking to me. It was because I'm starting to have the same problems as Rob.
Huh.
Oh, you're all good.
That's why I cut my camera off. Maybe it might help.
So, Skipper, for next year, are we still looking to rent our RV?
I gotta look into that some more. I haven't had a chance with the whole kitchen remodel and bathroom remodel and crap that I'm doing right now, but I'm still looking into it. Yes.
I think that'll be fun. A road trip.
That'd be awesome. Which one are you going to take it to?
We're thinking about the Triple Crown.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I already got my room and stuff, so I'm ready.
Is that April?
Huh?
Is it April?
No, it's July.
Oh, okay.
So I've been looking into it because I figured why not have everybody just drive to my house and I could drive us all down?
Yeah.
And they don't have to do like some of them. It's like a 12-hour drive or whatever
Right.
from the East Coast side. It's 6 for me. So
And
then
many hotels let you just set up the RV in the corner of the parking lot anyway.
oh yeah, if you wanted to, yeah. But
Is
I
it
just done
Louisville?
just for the comfortability for everybody to just to go down.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Clara says that it sucks that they don't have Aquashella over there, but man, am I jealous of all the aquascaping stores that they have. Well, not in, I don't know if it's in Ireland, but in Europe in general. I've so many bucket list stores to travel to.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of those. They look pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Hey Susan.
Hi,
Hey Mike.
Hey Mike, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going good for you with moving and stuff soon.
Is the Triple Crown in Louisville?
No, it's Lexington. Everybody keeps saying Louisville. It's Lexington.
Somebody said on the stream the other night that they weren't sure.
No,
Okay.
But there's a lot. There's actually, I did some research with Lexington, and when I was talking to Maria Z about it, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do there too. Like if you have, a significant other that wants to go, but they don't want to deal with what
they don't like fish.
Right. They can go elsewhere.
Yep. Significant other playground.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there you go.
I've actually really thought about, I talked about this today in the store, because I have, usually one, you're lucky if both of you are into the hobby, but usually only one of you really is. Mm-hmm. And all the time I'll come up to someone and I'll be like, hey, how can I help you? Like, do you have any fish that you like? Blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, no, my wife, or no, my husband really likes it. I'm just with them. And I joke all the time about having a designated significant other seating area.
Like with a little coffee bar.
Yeah, like a coffee bar. I would love that.
That's great.
That's like it, the Keystone Clash. Maria Z's husband came with her.
Yep.
And he's not really into it. And I was like, oh, I just happen to have a free ticket to the gun show that's there, and I gave it to him. I said,
I love that.
Yeah. They actually there was so many going on that weekend.
There we go.
That's a good combination.
For a little bit, and we'll see if I was able to fix it. I deleted a video. This is probably the most important part of the store to me right now. Toys for Tots. I want to see this box filled up. They were nice enough to let us be a donation spot.
Beautiful.
So we had them bring in a box, and they dropped it off while we were out with COVID, but I was able to get it before it got rained on, luckily. But we'll go on to new shelf just built. This wanted to make it look as old as possible. So you can see a lot of wood's been kind of removed. And then I used kind of a grayish color stain to give it the look of ocean driftwood.
Weathered, yeah. It's beautiful.
And we'll come back to the reef tank if everything goes well, because I'll put on a filter for that. And since that one looked so good, went so well, I decided to turn my metal shelf into a wood shelf, which just for right now, just a facade.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
So I built that today and got it stained before the show.
Nice.
That's one of the things I was rushing to do. And eventually we're going to do the shelves here, the same thing, stain them, and a little front border piece on them, just like that other shelf.
Yeah.
We've got our driftwood here. I'm hoping everything goes through well. This is actually 2 pieces. So this is black forest wood. And what I love about black forest wood is it has these general spikes around there, kind of like that one center screen. And then you got these, if I can get it to line up right, little holes in it. You can get pieces of wood, line them up via those knots, lock them down, glue them if you like. This one, of course, is going to make a fool of me. I had it earlier. But it's a great thing about the black forest wood. It tends to have those little knots and spikes where you can do it. The spikes aren't so sharp that they won't, or that they'll hurt your fish.
Rob, Zeus said, how's his beta?
Yeah, and guys, I can tell you, the audio just broke up real bad on that, so I have a feeling I'm going down again.
It's highlighted.
What we're showing.
Some of that wood looks really nice.
It does, yeah.
These are all more. Oh yeah, some of it looks real good. Some of it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Ooh. More of the very true.
That is some nice wood.
And what he's about to show there, I think, I hate to steal his thunder, is he's got one of those boxes where you can open it like, I think he does now, like Ethan has. I may be wrong about that, but there he is. You can clarify that.
So what kind of what that wood did he say that it was?
He said black forest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's moving now, Bob.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back up.
It's PC, but it's moving.
Yeah, or it looks like it's going to keep having its problems. It was black forest wood. So this is a rack I built some time ago just for the different freshwater rocks. Lately it's been kind of hard to fill up all 12 slots. So some of them are duplicates, like probably at least 2 dragon stones, and I think there's 2 of the mountain Sirius stones.
Yeah, shipping has been terrible.
Yeah, it's just you can't get a hold of some of the ones I did before, for like the 1,000 layer stone, which is probably one of my best sellers. The pagoda's getting a little harder to come by. That's what the forest fire tank was built out of. One you see quite a bit, easy to get right now, is the Black River Rock.
Yeah.
I think everyone's familiar with Dragonstone.
Caught
Hey,
you.
Bob.
I don't know. I
Oh,
guess
I
it
love
comes
that.
back to me since it's my stream.
Boy, we got to quit that. My heart keeps jumping out every
I'm
time.
telling you what, I'm trying to stay so you can't count my nose hairs. Susie missed
Bob,
that
it's
lovely
almost
part of the
Halloween, but you don't need to put your costume on yet.
What's our hashtag, Ethan?
Nose hairs?
Susie, you missed that lovely conversation.
You know what I like to do sometimes, especially when I know my connection's bad, as I take an actual video and then play that during my live. It's so much easier than for me trying to figure if I walk to the other side of my fish room if it's going to work.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to
All right, guys. So I figure we'll just probably have to reschedule.
To go solo or to add back to the stream and stuff too. It's slowly
Rob,
getting
buddy.
to.
Don't worry about it, man. I mean, trust me, I know all too well with the issues that you're having because I do it 24/7.
Yeah. So
I'll bring my phone over there next time. But is the 7th okay? Is that what we all said? Okay.
Yeah, the 7th sounds good to me, and we'll get it worked out there.
Sounds great.
But until then, I've got a mess to clean up here.
Oh man.
Like I said, 15 minutes and it's done. Spin mop, you gotta love those things.
Oh yeah.
And it's not that much to clean out considering most of it probably went outside. I think our floor holds about 10 gallons. Not that bad. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. And what little bit went well. Obviously, my phone, like I said before, it doesn't seem to cooperate. It's I'll say it nicely, Apple iPhone. I'll leave the CR off the top. But yeah, so it's
Apple.
just seems to be more problems with just the phone. Because it happened again. I cleared out 4 gigabyte of memory. It should be able to handle that.
Jamie said now that you're getting good feed, you're signing off.
I know, right?
Yeah, and it may be a camera issue, but I can't do the whole video this way. Wouldn't be able to see what I'm recording or seeing what I'd show you.
Well, I will say that, like, for anyone in chat who does get the chance to go check out his shop,
Yeah.
I recommend it. It's a very well set up shop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not your basic fish store. I did do stuff a lot differently than many. I never worked at a fish store, never owned one. So I came in with an unadulterated view. And I like what I built, and others seem to as well.
That's great.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here and clean up this mess.
Rob,
I
we'll
wish
do it
things
to
had gone a
7.
little better, but it's going to keep bumping me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All right, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah, again.
Yeah,
all right,
Thank you,
guys.
Rob.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
And there's Bob.
I was trying to get over there. He beat me though.
If anyone is in the area, if you're stopping by Rob's place, I highly recommend you go check out Ethan's as well, because both stores are super nice and they're well set up, and then you got 2 people who actually loves the hobby and takes care of the fish. So
Yeah, that's
Very true. All true. All true. And they're all right.
yes.
Well, we've got about what? Is there 10 minutes left?
Well, I have some exciting news. Well, exciting.
Bring it.
Shelley.
Tomorrow I start a part-time job.
Whoa.
Oh.
Aquarium maintenance.
Yay.
I'll be
That's
going to all the
awesome.
hospitals and dental
Oh, nice.
offices and
Are you going to do, is it your own company or are you working for another company?
no, right now I'm working. I just got this job with someone who's been established in the air for 25 years. But I thought it
Beautiful.
was great to learn how to
Yeah.
set up my own.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I do on my off times.
Is it? No.
I think every fish store owner pretty much does, because it's hard when people come into your store just to tell them what to do. And
Right.
if somebody doesn't want to take care of their aquarium and they're like, hey, I'll pay you to take care of it for me, I'm like,
Okay.
ooh, yes.
Yeah.
That'd be a big yes.
That's pretty cool. Robert,
Yeah,
did you see Mike's message there for you?
I'm reading it
On the
now.
screen.
We're getting Starlink in the new place, which is 150 milligram satellite internet for $99 a month. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I've been having issues with even trying to get a company to come down here because there's two that basically stop like 1 mile from my house. Then we can either get satellite, which sucks because when it rains hard, we can't even watch TV.
Oh my gosh.
And with the one company that I can get down here, they got a waiting list right now, and people that has it are even having issues with the internet. So
Wow.
it's that country life.
Yeah. I hope when you get back from Aquashella, you can get something going. I know you've been plagued with it for.
There he goes.
And he's gone.
Bob, you scared him off.
Wow.
I guess
Yeah.
Good night, Clara.
he doesn't scare easy.
Thank you, Clara.
Here's somebody.
Oh, and he's back.
Can
You
see
back,
me?
Robert?
Yeah.
You can see your logo.
It's starting up again. It's doing what Rob's was doing. That's why I'm sitting here. I got 2 fingers on the backside, and I got with a thumb up top. Just trying to put that with that extra electricity through it, I guess.
Well, are you due a booster vaccine yet?
What are you doing?
No, I have not yet. Now,
Put your finger up in the air, Robert. You'll get more signal.
Do it just like this, Robert.
It's cutting out. Sorry.
Conductivity. Yeah. What about some aluminum foil? Most. They're talking about that internet.
Is that what it's called? Starlink?
Yeah, well, there's
Starlink?
issues with satellite internet because you do get lag.
$400 equipment.
Oh, wow.
That better work, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that EPB. Oh.
Well, despite all of the technical issues, and once I saw 44 people, unless my glasses deceive me, they often do. But why don't we go ahead and end a couple minutes early, guys, and take a break before
Sounds great.
Kenny, so everybody get a drink, do whatever they need to do. So thank you guys, panel, for showing up and making the best of it. I mean, Rob has an awesome store on 7 for sure.
I think I'm just going to have to go down there and check it out.
Please,
Yeah.
bring it.
Yeah.
Come see
Well,
us.
I will.
When you and John come down looking for a place, then I'll take you over there.
I've got 5 pieces of property spotted out already in Tennessee.
Oh,
Woo!
cool.
I keep sending them to
Awesome.
John.
Nice.
I keep sending it to him.
Chattanooga.
Awesome. Hey, Holly. All right. Well, thanks, panel, and thanks everybody in the chat. And
Oh, Holly, I hope you feel
Oh,
good.
sorry, Holly.
what happened?
She had to go to the ER. She was having a few problems with seizures.
Oh
Take care.
my!
Get well,
Oh,
please.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Chattanooga is a wonderful place.
It
All right,
is.
guys. Our hashtag is #nose hairs. And we're going over to Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing that. It's funny.
I am
we were
too.
talking
Yeah.
about that before the stream.
Everybody for hanging out with us, being patient with us, and we love you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
We'll see you
Good
next
night.
time.
Good night. Thanks, panel.
Good night.